Previously on Gibbons vs. Ogden.
I have received exclusive rights to operate my steamboat ferries on the Hudson River. I demand Gibbons stop his at once.
With the 1793 Act regulating coastal commerce.
I've heard enough. This court rules in favor of Ogden. Court adjourned.
I've got to appeal. Maybe things will be different this time, you know? I mean, the New York Supreme Court isn't as bad as the normal New York courts.
This court rules in favor of Ogden. Gibbons, get your boats off the water.
What can I do? I can't do anything. I'll lose everything. All of it. Everything gone. Wait a minute. I'll have to go bigger.
It's also really good for you. And for even more fun, you can get apple slices.
The court is now in session. I am Judge Marshall. The case of Gibbons versus Ogden in the Supreme Court will now commence. Brought to you by Coca-Cola. Drink Coke. Alright, before we begin, we will review the facts of the case. Ogden claims he has been given exclusive rights by the New York State government to operate on the Hudson River, while Gibbons claims that he has been given the right by the federal government to operate on these waters as well. Is this correct, gentlemen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well then. Gibbons, this case has been presented to both the New York Court and the New York Supreme Court. Make this one good.
I was given rights, Your Honor. Rights to be on a boat. More accurately, to get people to New Jersey on a boat. By the federal government, no less. Because of this, I demand that I be allowed to put my boats back on the water.
That may be true. But I was given exclusive rights by the New York State government. And the fact of the matter is that the federal government has no say in this.
That may be a valid point, Ogden.
Just knock it off, Gibbons. Just admit that you've lost again.
But what about the act regulating coastal commerce in 1793? Surely it would be within the bounds of the federal government to regulate the ferry trade.
Your Honor, I was given exclusive rights by the New York State government to put a ferry on these waters. There is no way that you could suggest that the federal government has any authority in this.
Objection! That's not true. The Constitution says the government can control commerce.
You may have a point.
What?
Alright. Under the Commerce Clause of Article 1, Section 8, Congress has the power to regulate commerce with the foreign nations and among the several states and with the Indian tribes.
But travel is not commerce!
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
This is preposterous!
Calm down, Gibbons. Very well. Based on these testimonies, I will go and contemplate the matter further. I will return with my verdict shortly.
It's also really good for you.
Order! The court has ruled that commerce includes transportation and that conflict regarding this will end in favor of the federal government. Therefore, I declare the victor of this case, Thomas Gibbons.
Hi there. I didn't see you there. Hello, I'm Colin McKee. I played Thomas Gibbons in the short film you just watched. While it may be untrue that Gibbons had anxiety attacks in the courtroom, it was not untrue that he was correct in defending his position. You see, Due to the Commerce Clause in the Constitution, the Supreme Court decided that Congress did in fact have preemptive authority over state discretions in commerce, and thus it increased its power exponentially, which led to great increase of its use in the 19th and 20th centuries. Is that it? It's close enough.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must...
What is Colin up to?
This is filming? Is outtakes?
I guess.
I received exclusive rights by the I received exclusive rights by the government.
No.
How about this?
I'm trying to replicate this.
Look at this.
You killed Kenny! You tore him down and broke his crown, and now he's down! And the gun